Hello guys, today I'm gonna read a book called Magic Treehouse. Book 1, Dinosaurs Before Dark by Mary Pope Osborne. Chapter 1. Into the woods. Help! A monster, said Annie. Yeah, sure, said Jack. A real monster in Frog Creek, Pennsylvania? Run, Jack, said Annie. She ran up the road. Oh, brother, thought Jack. This is what he got for spending his time with his 7-year-old sister. Annie loved pretend stuff, but Jack was 8.5. He liked real things. Watch out, Jack. The monster's coming, said Annie. Jack didn't say anything. Come on, Jack, I will race you, said Annie. No thanks, said Jack. Annie raced alone into the woods. Jack looked at the sky. The sun was about to set. Come on, Annie. It's time to go home, Jack yelled. But Annie didn't answer. Jack waited. Annie, he called again. Jack, Annie called. Come here, quick. Jack groaned. This better be good, he said. Jack left the road and headed into the woods. The trees were lit with a golden late afternoon light. Over here, called Annie. Annie was standing under a tall oak tree. Look, she said. She pointed at the rope ladder. It was hanging down from high in the tree. Wow, Jack whispered. At the top of the tree was a treehouse, tucked between 2 branches. That must be the highest treehouse in the world, said Annie. No, we don't know. Who built it? Asked Jack. I've never seen it before. I don't know. I'm going up, said Annie. No, we don't know who it belongs to, said Jack. Just for a teeny minute, said Annie. She started up the ladder. Annie, come back, said Jack. But Annie kept climbing. She climbed all the way up to the tallest branches. Jack sighed. Annie, it's almost dark. We have to go home. Annie disappeared inside the treehouse. Annie, Jack called. Jack waited a moment. He was about to call again when Annie poked her head out of the treehouse window. Books, Annie shouted. What? Jack said. It's filled with books, said Annie. Oh man, Jack thought. He loved books. Jack pushed his glasses into place. He gripped the sides of the rope ladder and started up. Jack, it's a picture of these woods. Oh, here's a book for you, said Annie. She held up a book about dinosaurs. A blue silk bookmark was still sticking out of it. Okay, you look at that one, and I will look at the one about castles, said Annie. No, we better not, said Jack. We don't know who these belongs to." But even as he said this, Jack was opening the dinosaur book to the place where the bookmark was. He couldn't help himself. Jack turned to a picture of an ancient flying reptile. He recognized it as a pteranodon. Chapter 3. Where is here? Jack opened his eyes. Sunlight slanted through the window. The treehouse was still high up in the tree. But it wasn't the same tree. "Where are we?" said Annie. And Jack looked out the window. The pteranodon was soaring through the sky. The ground was covered with ferns and tall grass. There was a winding stream, a sloping hill, and volcanoes in the distance. I don't know where we are," said Jack. The pteranodon glided down to the base of the tree. It landed on the ground and stood very still. "That's impossible," said Jack. "We can have gone to a time 65 million years ago." "Jack," said Annie. "He's nice." "Nice," said Jack. "Yeah, I can tell," said Annie. "Let's go down to him." "Go down," said Jack. Annie started down the rope ladder. "Hey, come back," said Jack. But Annie kept going. "Annie, wait," Jack called. Annie dropped to the ground. She stepped holding up the ancient creature. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and hit the bell button. Like this video and share it with your friends. I'll be back in chapter 4. Bye.